All right, members of the culture. I am Ra, and you are here. Welcome in, everybody. One more time, just a quick shout out to my main man, Clever's Multiverse. Appreciate you for the swag, my brother. As you know, that credo we live by. Respect the collection, respect the collector, respect the culture. And you know we respect the culture here because all of my members of the culture respect the culture. Hope everybody's doing all right, folks. So welcome into this episode of Take 5. What is Take 5? Take 5 is a segment where I take 5 minutes, and in that 5 minutes I talk about a particular topic. In the return, in the comment section below, you, the members of the culture, let me know what you thought about that topic, and let me know what you possibly might want to see next for me to talk about. Sounds pretty simple, right? Well, as you know, ladies and gentlemen, there's 24 hours in a day. I'm only asking for 5 minutes. That being said, 5 minutes on the clock. Lego. There we go. That sounded better. All right. Today I need to talk about a topic that I discuss every year about. It seems like multiple times in a year, but especially this time of the year as we're here in fall, pumpkin spice, heading to the holidays, right? Christmas gifts and all of that. Every year I have to talk about two certain groups of people. Number one, I call them the necessary evils. Resellers, and I know my man Jorge Chibo's watching, so scalpers. Two types of people, resellers and scalpers. I think they're a necessary evil. Let me explain for those of you that don't know. I don't have a problem with a reseller. To me, this is just my opinion. A reseller is a person that's going to grab some product, they're going to resell it, they're going to make a profit off of it, and that's how they keep doing it. They buy stuff, they sell it at a profit. No issues, right? A scalper is somebody that's going to come in and buy all the product at every location, making sure that nobody else has it. They don't give a damn about anyone except themselves and their wallet. That's it. You know, you've seen the Pokemon scalper, F them kids, all that kind of stuff. Those kind of no good, rotten scoundrels. Those are the people that are scalpers, right? So my big thing is dealing with them every year, right? They've been around forever and ever. They did it with the PlayStation 5. They did it with the Xbox Series X. They scalp. It's what they do, right? And it's completely annoying. Now, I like the HasLab, not HasLab concept because it's made to order. I'll say it again, folks. You can't scalp that product. Why do I think you can't scalp that product? It's simple. Because every single person has the same opportunity. They will make as many of those as people will order. And you have a year almost, most times, close to a year, to pay it off, right? So a scalper or a reseller can't stop you or I from getting our one copy of that item. Dragon Man, perfect example. They can't stop you from getting it. Now, can a reseller or a scalper get those products and sell them for an outrageous amount of money? Sure. What can you do to combat it? Easy. You speak with your wallet. It's the loudest mouth in the room. It's your wallet. That's how you speak. That's your power. So if everybody unites and says, man, we ain't paying these crazy scalper prices no more. Scalpers, if everyone did that across the world, prices come down. Scalpers have to say, man, no one's buying. I'm going to stop scalping this particular product, whatever. And then they sell it at, I'm not going to say a loss, but they're going to sell it at maybe a closer to regular price. Not regular like what they paid for it, but let's say it was an $80 item. Maybe they, instead of selling it for $230, they sell it for like maybe $150 or $100, something like that, right? That's your wallet. That's your power. Now, I don't have an issue with resellers. I've gone through resellers. I've been on the secondary market. Any collector worth their salt, I promise you, most collectors, I won't say all, but most collectors, you've dealt with a second hand. If you bought something, depending on Amazon, not everything is from them. They have third-party people. Amazon, Target, Walmart, eBay, Mercari, whatnot. These are all places where you can deal in the secondary market. Some places have, their own stores, but most times you're doing that secondary market, right? It's a reseller. That might be a business that resells, an individual that resells, however you want to look at it, or a scalper. They're on there. But they take advantage of soccer moms and but they take advantage of people every year, moms and grandparents and people that can't get something that they need to get something for their kids. They got to have this item for Christmas. They do it, man, right? So they're a necessary evil. I've dealt with resellers. I don't have an issue with them. Some people do. Scalpers, I don't give a crap about them. I know they got to make their money too. I can't stand them. I don't deal with them. I will deal with a reseller. I won't deal with a scalper. That's how I feel about it. But be careful this year. Speak with your wallet. watch things, make prudent decisions, okay? You got this year's a whole lot of stuff coming out, man. The second half of 25 has been hot. So make prudent decisions. Look at pre-order dates, check your wallet, check your finances, make sure you can get what you pre-ordered, and that will minimize the chances that you have to deal with a reseller or you have to deal with a scalper. But folks, as you heard, that's my time. That's my advice to you. That's my take on it. But what do you think about it? Have you ever dealt with a reseller? Have you ever dealt with a scalper? If you've dealt with either one of those, what did you purchase from them? What was the outcome? How do you feel about it then, and how do you feel about it now? Let me know in the comment section down below. I sure appreciate you guys. So until we meet again, please continue to stay tuned. Please continue to stay collecting, and above all, please continue to stay great. I'll see you all the next time we take 5.